Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's get the hunt started, shall we? Right. Welcome in. How is everyone doing today? Welcome. Welcome. I was going to say happy Thursday. Let's go back for some more. Zone 20 shinies. I have got now 6 alphas there from yesterday of the 5. You've been better, but you're alive. Hopefully you're doing good. Yeah, I'm all good as usual. Did you check out the new Pokepedia trailer? Looks really good. But hopefully you're feeling a bit better. Is it the feeling a bit down from the meds today, are you? And I've organised my boxes as well. So we got the alpha box here of our alphas, and these are the ones that I've caught on stream, and these are the ones that I caught when I was doing my game through, plus the one that I got traded yesterday. But yeah, we've got a few alphas and a couple of alphas in there as well. Yeah, so we I sorted that out just to make sure it was all done, and I updated the like the living decks and the alpha decks. So now we're currently on 5 out of 227 and 29 out of 227. Now left we've got 6 alphas. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my meds to kick in. Can be a week or so. Oh, what, for they to actually like properly work? That's a bit long, isn't it? Or is it your body getting used to it? Alpha Totodorial. No, that's normal. Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was. I suppose it's not like normal meds though, is it? So I was thinking of like normal medication. I'm gonna say that's a bit long for normal med to kick in. No, it's not like a paracetamol. You wish. I'm feeling more shinies today, though. God, I wish. Oh. Make life a lot easier, wouldn't it? If it was like a paracetamol. Feel it too. Oh, daylight. 3 checks. I'm really hoping we get the Dratini tomorrow though as well. No Chikorita over there though. Nothing there. I might have to put I might have to do a box for like the duplicate shinies that we get, so they're out of the way. Eventually though, the Pokemon that I have in boxes I will be replacing with the shinies, and I'm going to end up doing it as the actual Dex organisation. So obviously if you go to like the Pokedex, I'm going to do my boxes out like this, so we can get the shinies of each. Obviously you don't have enough boxes to do the alpha, which I've seen someone say. You don't have enough space for it. So hopefully we don't end up having to delete shinies for whatever said reason, because obviously you can't put them in home yet. I think we should be alright. It's just like if you organise it like that, it's easier to see what you still need, and it keeps everything organised and that. Okay, it's going to be a little while before they can go in home. Yeah, I want to say May, June. I would probably go in. I think that would be a good sort of time frame for Pokemon Home to be accessible. There's my yeah, it sounds like a good estimate. Well, it's normally trying to think, when was it for Scarlet and Violet? I think Scarlet and Violet was a bit longer than the rest of them, though. Or was it? Yeah, I think it might have been Scarlet and Violet. There was one of the games, I can't remember what one it was, but it took a bit longer for Pokemon Home to be able to use Pokemon Home. It might have been BDSP, I'm not sure. Wasn't that Sword and Shield? Sword and Shield was when... Was it Pokemon Home? Oh no, it's BDSP, wasn't it? Come out for Pokemon Home. Could have been Sword and Shield. I know it was one of them. Well, it was one of them either way. But yeah, it was. I remember it took a while for them to do it. I remember that it was a while for Sword and Shield. Yeah, you might be right. It could have been the Sword and Shield one. I don't remember waiting for BDSP. It depends when you got it though. Because obviously it wasn't available straight away. Trying to think. I think it was like March, April for BDSP. Because I had the Shiny Charm by December. End of December, early January, I had it. The Shiny Charm. And obviously that wasn't no Pokemon Home help or anything. Oh yeah, I got BDSP March, April time. That makes sense. Yeah, so then it would have been probably Sword and Shield done. I just remember getting the Shiny Charm in BDSP was an absolute grind. And a lot of it though did initially play by luck as well, because obviously with the daily like sort of like hordes or outbreaks, you wasn't guaranteed them. You just had to be lucky that it was one of them that popped up. Alpha Rosary. But yeah, like going through like trades and stuff with people. Obviously, everyone was sort of like in the same boat, trying to finish the decks and that. Obviously, before the whole the Shiny Charm don't work information come out. but you know. Full Still on my my morning monster. Where's my second spawn? Is it hiding? There's Rosa, right? Must have literally just got one then. That's fine. Oh yeah, while I was re-sorting out the alphas, I didn't realise you only had to take one away and then do like the same sort of method. Still on your morning one? Well, it's my second one of the day. But yeah, I'm still on my two. Because me being me, I thought you had to drag all of them. So I ended up dragging them all, getting to the gate, and I had, because I ended up losing one. Oh no, I didn't, sorry. No, because I had 5. So I brought all 4 to the gate, ran down to the middle, and there was 5. And I'm like, so I've got 4 at the gate, and I've got 5 in the middle. I was like, that's alright, 9 alphas. But the only downfall is obviously I don't think they would have. They might have respawned and possibly get it. So I ended up dragging all 9, which was pretty challenging. And then I like it just didn't work. So when you meant to have fast travel there, which I didn't realise until after. But I thought it was like the initial one where you just get knocked out. And they're there. So I ended up with 5 again. So once you've got like 5, you just drag one out, and then you would do like the same process. And then you go to the thingy, and then you hide behind like one of these, and then it should like run here, and then you lose aggro, you save, and then you would fast travel to the Pokemon Center, and then run through the gate, and then yeah, you go to the middle, and then all 6. Well, you'll have 6 there, then. And then you can just start fast traveling again. So that's how you replenish, which I didn't actually know about. I thought you had to do all of them. So big ups the info. But I will. I'll set up the Dratini after stream today as well. So it's all done, ready to go for tomorrow's stream. Get a double Dratini check on the go. Has to be done. Yeah, I'm open. Well, more for an alpha. Oh, when you were watching Raw Monday, did you see the promo of LA Knight? Because I swear I didn't see no promo, because apparently it was cut halfway through. Or cut like so a lot of it so much out. it was cut and editing. Yeah, because I didn't see it, but obviously people that were live or at the arena watching it said he was talking for quite a while anyway. So it wasn't like they deliberately cut him, because they're like, whoever posted was like, you know, making it worse than what it is, saying like, oh, how he was annoyed that he was cut, his promo was cut, blah blah blah. And then people are like, I was there, he was talking for ages. It wasn't like they deliberately cut him. No, for Gougy there. I didn't see it either, but saw that it had been cut. Yeah, I didn't see it either. That's what I was wondering. I was like, did I just miss it or something? Was I not like looking at the TV, or, you know, I thought I was losing my mind a little bit. Yeah, I thought the same. Like, you just blanked out for like a few minutes, and then yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I just like black out or something, and like didn't even realise. Like I was on reboot mode or something. It just seemed to reboot while I was in the middle of his promo, or the beginning of his promo. Me blanking out for a few minutes is on brand with me. Yeah, I was a bit like, I thought to myself, because I saw it today, obviously, on social media and that. So I thought, oh, I'll ask Tyler today. See if they saw the thingy or noticed it being cut. Yeah, I also googled it because I wanted to be sure. Yeah, I thought it was odd, that was all. That it wasn't actually in the thingy, but, you know, it is what it is. Because because the speculation to it was, they were like, oh yeah, you know, WWE, cutting that means he's going to lose to his mystery opponent and all this blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, people are just making it more deeper than it is. Standard clickbait.
Let's play Jonny picks up a cheeky Pokeball, looking to catch them all.
Well, you think one more shift and then I'm off again for another week? Can't wait. Oh, 10 out of 10. He's losing to his mystery opponent, but also there is so much time. See, I don't know, because I thought he would. I think it all depends on who the opponent is. If it's like an old school person coming back for it, I could potentially see him losing to his opponent. But if it's just a random wrestler, because I would have, because of like the whole storyline with like him, Jay, Punk, and all that, I thought it was he would beat his opponent. Obviously, Jay beat his, because you got Jay and the Miz, and then it's them two in the next round. Because if that's how it's working, because they're the first lot of opponents. Everyone will get promo time. It's not part of the main war games. Those wrestlers will be getting the push these next few days, weeks. Yeah, that was another thing they were saying in that post, is that he was replaced with Cody for the War Games, because it was meant to be night to the War Games, and because of like the whole promo cut and everything, he ended up getting pushed out. I saw that Batista has bulked up lately. Oh, Batista. Unless they do keep Miz in it and Miz beats Jay. Because obviously Miz has had history with Cena. But then it also depends if they want to push the popularity with Jay for this thingy. Miz beating Jay would make Jay go heel. Do you think? Alpha Totodile. Oh, do you imagine that being something? Pokey Pokey. Yeah, he would see it as an insult. Like Jay snapping is going to happen soon. Oh yeah, you can see he's like starting to lose it. Because did you see the like the clip? Apparently after Saturday night main event, he was like, "Oh, you got what you wanted or lost or something." Like obviously that could be due to acting, but the thing is though, it's like what people say after, like, you know, and I've said it before, you know, after all the yeeting and that, he's like so out of breath, it takes him 5 minutes to actually talk. And when he does talk, he's like, oohs, like, you know, and then it's like one-liners. But, you know, you're not going to beat Punk on the mic. That's the thing. Because, did you end up watching the Unreal thing in the end? Because Triple H addresses it in that. You've still not seen Unreal? Oh, what? That's crazy.
Hey, it's Jonny, coming at you live on the 3DS, where the shiny vibes thrive with the controller in hand.
Well, that was Shiny Malamar then. Been busy? Nah, that's fair enough. Oh, yeah, you need to watch Unreal though. It's good because obviously you can see like everything from behind the scenes and whatever it is. But when they give Jay the opportunity to be the heavyweight champion at WrestleMania, Triple H does say to him, you know, are you gonna be all right? Because basically, you know, you need to like sort of like get more stamina, because, you know, after your big entrance and stuff, you're always like out of breath and knackered in a way. And he was like, yeah, I'll be all right. So, like, you know, they have noticed it. But I get it. It does take a lot of energy as well. Yeah, he is exhausted, but like he is also 38. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know he's like older now. What's the second one? But yeah, it doesn't always spawn in two spawns then. On that side. It's odd. Alright, let's get near the alphas and get a double spawn in. Near the end, yeah. to get some extra checks in.
We're doing our best, shiny Pokémon. They're hard to find, but Johnny's here.
It's down there.
Shine tonight.
Let the day tick over.
Let's go, Johnny. The hunt's begun. Shiny Pokémon.
I still think though they need to show more love to Big Jim.
I won.
Well, I think he deserves some love. Right, nothing there. Chica. Jimmy needs a push, yeah, 100%. The thing is, I think Jimmy would be good for it as well. Commander. Wanting to win Rumble or taking out Jay. Oh, what? Getting a bit of payback from the Battle Royale. That would be funny though. That would, I think, that would make Jay turn heel.
Join the crew no matter where you are. Late night adventures with Jonny right here. Every stream, every scream, watch with cheer.
Where's the second stream?
To the legendary tier. Let's play Jonny. Let's make it clear. Mystic quest, crazy test.
I don't know what sort of story they're gonna go with Jay at the minute. It's, I think it's a bit all over the place with him at the minute. Like, you don't know what they're doing with it. Like, to be honest, I don't think they even know themselves. I think they've sort of got an idea, but they've not got a definite storyline for it. I think they're just basically trying to get it set up. You know, you can start seeing the cracks and everything, and then, you know, then it will all make sense at a later date or whatever. Oh, that Hydro Pump nearly hit me there. Yeah, since a whole lot of the wrestlers have had to take injuries, it's been difficult to actually plan stories. Do you think Seth will get the title back though when he comes back eventually? Yeah. Probably Mania. I don't know. They're either going to do it that, because I don't know, I still think they had Breaker planned for Mania for it. Because I think they were going to keep, obviously, you know, at the minute, Seth was the champ, and then come Mania, obviously, Braun to take it. The only way they can do it is give him a bit of a run, and then obviously Seth then takes it back for like payback for taking him out. Because it's basically Braun has taken him out of action in the storyline. Not that he injured himself during him and Cody. Yeah, that would probably make the most sense. They should make me creative director. I'd give some good storylines. We would get the great bookers. Yeah, 100%. Like I could see, like, just by watching, obviously, I could set up so many storylines for people. You know, you gotta also at the same time try and make you know, space for other bookers and stuff. But all you got to do is lay the groundwork, and then, you know, give it a couple of weeks on that. You know, give a couple of weeks rest on that storyline. Get another one on the go, and then it's just them feeding people, like, I don't know, 3, 4 storylines, whatever. And then get your main events all sorted. They have been lacking in the backup stories. Well, you got, obviously, you know, Alexa and Charlotte have now lost, obviously, their tags. I think that makes room for the NXT lot, but it depends, because obviously, you know, as in a storyline goes, they're not like united as a partnership. They're still doing their like own thing, but it needs to be stories, or it'd be Io and Rhea that take the titles off the Kabuki Warriors. There needs to be stories that they can fall back on if there is an issue. Yeah, 100%. But I don't get the whole Logan Paul thing either with the Vision. Yeah, Io and Rhea to get tag match. Because the thing is as well, like, Rhea is such a big, sort of a big name. Granted, she can still carry herself without a title, but she does need to get her hands on some gold. Come on, where are these shinies at? How long? Well, we've been live, what? 30 minutes. So can we get a shiny like we did yesterday within the first hour? Let's hope we can get it. Yeah, she hasn't had gold in a while. Well, it wasn't until Io beat her, wasn't it? The last time she had it. Yeah. Oh. Getting daylight. I might play some Ghost of Yotai this week. I haven't played it in since obviously just week before Pokemon come out. I need progress in the story. How far are you into it? Not that far, to be fair. I've only so obviously you got your 6 main targets. I've still only done the first one, which you do at the start of the game. It's basically a part of your tutorial. But I've done like a load of side missions and unlocked like areas, etc. So obviously I've done a lot in that sense, but not a lot in main story plot. You know, I'm the same in any game. I don't like rushing stories. Like, I want to enjoy it. It's like, you know, I did the exact same with this game. I enjoyed it. I didn't just rush straight to the story. Yo, Theo, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing today, man? But yeah, I just enjoyed it. makes sense. Games are expensive to buy. I tend to find, like, if you rush a game, generally you put it down, and you don't just go back to it half of the time. Because, you know, some people generally have like a couple of games, you know, they're sort of playing and whatever. So you play a game, you get through the story, you don't really bother with like the side stuff, and then you just put it down and move on to another game that you're sort of playing and give that a bit more attention, you know, to get through, etc. You know, so you don't really have that push to go back and just finish like little bits and side stuff that doesn't really matter if you do it or not. You're doing good, man. Got much planned today? Oh, I'll go and do a second check actually. Now that they've reset the day. So check. No Lucarios. Shiny's there. Go check the grass lot. And no Chikorita. I suppose you could do the bench reset, but I've heard if you do the bench reset, it can mess up your alpha spawn in the middle. So they say, like, you know, it doesn't do it all the time, obviously, but it has a chance it can mess it up. So they say, like, to be advised not to do it. You don't want to mess it up. No, no, definitely not. But if we do end up getting one in the middle, I will just catch it straight away like last time and then just replenish back for a 6. Instead of just holding on to like we did yesterday. Because it doesn't take too long. It takes probably about 3 minutes. Now that I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, I need to skip this, don't I? This one flagged up as a soft copyright for some reason. Even though that I've used it for like past couple of years. It's only just now they've put on thingy on it. It's alright, I'll just trim it out. On. So, yeah, a lot of them have been doing it though. You know, there's been like loads that I've had on the playlist that do it. Generally, I just go through it and I look at the thing and I just remove them off and then just add new stuff in. But, you know, at some point, we'll eventually get it where it'd just be me up my own music anyway. So I wouldn't have to matter. Because it's kind of exactly soft copyright myself. I bet it will still try. No. And I'll be telling them. I'll be giving them a nice email. The only one I was actually worried about was the intro one. But I suppose because it's like a parody, like remix. You know, it is technically different, so. Come on, Alpha Middles. It'd be nice for an Alpha Gardevoir though. But yeah, so what I'm doing is now with the alphas, I'm not technically including them in the living decks. Because I'll just catch them as normals. Because obviously I want to go for the 2, I want to go for an alpha, and I want to go for a normal. So what I did was, obviously, like I said earlier, before stream, I just went through and changed stuff that I've technically included into the living, which was an alpha and so forth. And I was trying to remember what was the mons I've caught, like off stream. That shiny Flareon? No. No, it isn't. Run away. Oh, it's coming after me. Leave me alone, Flareon. I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. I only wanted to see you sparkle. It's angry. They're always angry. I am glad though that they brought alphas back. Like, I do think alpha Pokemon are a good hit, especially for these type of games. Enough Malamars today. Hello, Malamar. You like the alphas? Yeah, they're definitely good thing. I did see in someone's chat earlier people going, why do people go out after shiny alphas? So what do you mean? Why do people go after shiny alphas? Because they're huge. They look cool. That's what. They're big, yeah. No, I'm not being funny. I like the whole Pokemon that looks like gigantic. Just makes them like more menacing. You know, like you're ready, you're rocking up and like you're ready to take on the world. Why wouldn't you want big Pokemon? Exactly. No more hippos. We've got enough hippos now. Definitely don't need another. Oh, did you know there's 63 Pokemon that can spawn in the middle? Different Pokemon that can spawn in the middle. Yeah, 60. Yeah, 63 different Pokemon. So like you've got a few chances of getting, you know, a different type, different mon, instead of like the same refreshed ones. Obviously it does make it a bit harder though, you know, if you're like, you know, if you're down to like your last 5, 6 or even your last 10, obviously it does make it a bit harder because, you know, you're only technically getting, well, you're getting 6 checks, but on that Pokemon, you know, you might end up with like 6 Clefables, for example, or, you know, 6 Dragonites, but very unlikely. you know, the most that I've seen is 2 of the same. So that's what, 8 rolls on 2 different Pokemon. So like there, we got 2 Jolteons. So it rolls what, 4 rolls with Shiny Charm. So 8 in total for 2 different Shiny. 2 different Jolteons. So like 8 in whatever it is. Right, ooh. There's the Chikorita. Yeah, I think once we've got the Dratini and like Riolu, I'll probably go back for choose an area, wild zone, and we'll just hunt there for shinies. Come on, shiny crocodile. Yeah, shiny crocodile would be cool. Trying to think, what do I actually need in the middle? Technically. None of them. Oh no, yeah, none of them. I had to think then. I think Aragon I still need the whole line for that. I think I've already. That's the downfall. Is I've already evolved an Electroid to Electros, I believe. Technically, I don't need that, but I do need a Dynamo though. No, yeah, I do. Yeah, or Electroid. One or the other, because obviously I've got the shiny Dynamo in Scarlet and Violet. Bum bum bum. I don't think you can even get Electroid in the wild. I don't think I have seen one actually. But yeah, it'd be either thingy. Yeah, you got that not long ago in Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, that was the Blitzel hunt, I think. The reminder of the sandwich we did, the electric sandwich. Got it quite quick actually. Scarlet and Violet. And then obviously I had one for the bingo card. Was it the summer one, I think? I think it was the summer one. Yeah, I remember. And then obviously I got that one for the bingo. And then the Dynamo obviously got from the Blitzel hunt. Oh, 3 evolutions in that one. I think that's the first I've seen 3 of them at once. Definitely got there. And the summer one. No, okay. Yeah, I thought it was. Trying to remember, I knew I got that. So obviously, I've still kept it as a Dynamo in Scarlet and Violet. So it'd be whatever I get, really. what I need to finish that line off. Which I'm sort of thankful for, because the shiny is such a pain to hunt for it in like Scarlet and Violet. I'd rather get one over in this game. At least I can hear the sparkle if it is the shiny or not. Which would definitely help. That... Don't worry. That's the thing with like this game, obviously tough shinies that are hard to find. You know, especially if they're in this game. Like even the likes of like Flabébé and Floette and that can be pretty tough. You know, because they're so small, it's a bit hard to see what their the colour of their tail is. You know, you would have to be like quite close up. So being in this game, it makes life a lot easier. Yeah, some look challenging. Oh, side shock again. Squirtle! See, I think the Squirtle, Totodile, where's the other one there it is? Chikorita, Bulbasaur, Roserade, Gardevoir. I think they all share the same spawn. Because obviously you've got the one there, which is the Malamar, Squirtle, and then you'd have a Roserade or a Gardevoir. Yeah, so the Gardevoir there, and then that can be Bulbasaur or Chikorita. And then obviously these either Tepig, Charmander, Hippowdon, sorry, I was going to say Hippopotas, Hippowdon or Lucario on this. That's why, like the. Oh, I think that can also be a Dragalge as well. I think. I'm not 100% on that. But yeah, that's why, like, obviously the starters can be quite difficult to shiny hunt, because they're not always guaranteed to be one of the spawns. But like that one's the two Hippowdons. But no, you so that method I was talking about yesterday with the starters, where you can sort of get more starters. They say use the bench method for that. So you know, like pulling them away from their spawn and making the game think it needs to spawn a new one. They say do the bench method. It's quicker because you can get all of them in at the same time, like in the same radius. It makes sense. That's why it's so hard. Yeah, they don't make it easy. But I don't think they really have done in any of the games, to be fair. Because you even got to think, before the Daybreak outbreak, the Hisuian starters wasn't easy to get. You know, with the Gen 4 starters, you know, they were easy enough, I suppose. Like, you could find them more. So yeah, with the Hisuian starters, you know, as soon as you got the daybreak, and then they changed like all the outbreaks. Because I'm sure you could originally you had to get them in distortions before that update, if I'm remembering right. Right, we're coming up to that first hour. Nothing on the shiny so far, so that has let us down. No shiny in the first hour. Watch it shine now straight after an hour. It don't matter. You're not always guaranteed though, are you, for an hour? To get one in an hour, but it's always nice. Oh, I forgot there was the song I was gonna add on to my playlist. I forgot to do. Alright, I'll put it on there for tomorrow. And the good thing is, my PC didn't play about today. Touch wood. I ain't got a clue. I don't know if it's OBS that does it. I think it is normally OBS. Don't jinx it. No, I won't. But no, like, normally, obviously, as soon as the computer, like, loads, it's fine. Like, obviously, it loads up fine, perfectly, you know. And then I then obviously open, like, the web browser, put on YouTube, whatever, and then open OBS up. But yeah, I think it's the OBS. I don't know. Maybe it's just it goes into overdrive with OBS. Because like at the minute, like obviously I don't have issues. That was another Pokemon they should have introduced into this game, is Jinx. Thinking of it. We should have got Jinx. Well, that was Shiny Charmander then. It's probably an issue of... Yeah, I think it is, to be honest. Because I didn't open OBS up until about 10 minutes, 5 minutes before stream. And I'd already been on the computer since then, anyway. Because obviously I was sorting this out. And like sorting my boxes and stuff out, so... And it was fine. It might just be, I don't know, it might just be with opening it up too soon, straight after boot up, maybe. Maybe I'll have to give it 10 minutes. Oh, don't know why, but, you know. Maybe there's like an error with the application that causes it. Ciao, ciao. Bum, 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 bum. Big. Nothing there. A chikorita. Do. Oh, my boss did say yesterday that Wednesday the 26th, yeah, 26th, Wednesday the 26th, if I want to, because I've got like the last little bit of my annual leave still to take, I could use it there, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Because he's gonna be like, so I've got to give my keys, hand my keys over tomorrow, for one of the other managers, so they've got keys while I'm off. And I just said to him, like, you know, as long as there's people at the shop on the Wednesday, because he said that they should be there 24 hours. As of the 21st. I said, well, as long as there's people there, I can get into the shop, because otherwise I'm not going to have keys to get in. But he said, oh, he'd be in at 6 anyway as well. So even if they're not, obviously my boss will be there as well. So I just said, oh, obviously all I'll be doing probably is just working and re-merchandising all the shop. For like 9 hours. Good thing is though, I can have music on the shop floor, because obviously the shop will be shut until the Friday. And yeah, it's just getting everything ready. What I've just. Oh, do you know what game I bought that I've not played yet? Repo. You might as well take that time off. When does your holiday reset? March. No, sorry, April. April 1st. Fresh. New holiday. Refreshers. Yeah, I bought it ages ago. When I bought the room, I bought Repo as well. It's cheap, so well, I've just never played it. For Lucario, time to start playing new games. Yeah, but I find that one's more for like you can play it on your own. But I don't know. I think it's more for with other people, which is cool. I think it makes it more entertaining with like other people playing. Because when you talk in like party chat, the faces move with it, which I think is quite funny. And like you lot getting chased around by whatever it is. I probably will play at some point. I'll see what some of the mates if they've got play with them. You're about? No worries. I might pop to the loo quick in a second. Yeah, why not? I'm just gonna pop to the toilet back in a sec. I was back. Boom. Right, nothing there. Bower. See, that Flareon looks shiny down there. We'll find out if it's shiny in a minute. If it's still there on the next respawn. I know it's shiny then. Gotta remember it's back. What was it back? Number 4. 4 spawns. Is that Flareon? Right. So I wasn't trying. Yeah. Oh, think of actually, my premium ran out today on Pocket. Considering I did have premium for 11 months. I just don't play it as much anymore, so I just didn't see the point in going with it still. Double Garbodor. I wonder what Garbodor shiny actually looks like as well. Five subs away from 1 to 80. So can't wait to get my haircut this done in the next few days. Oh. Oh, Hydra Punch, cheeky. They're inside the aisle. Thought we were friends. Tap it. But yeah, I still need to get myself a Switch 2 case as well, to be honest. I haven't got one. Or a screen protector, to be fair. I don't generally need one. Like, my OLED's fine. And I've had an OLED since day one of release. Shiny then. Like another one. Another one. Should have called it DJ Khaled. Still need to evolve my watchdog, my pack rat into a watchdog. Welcome back. God of War attacking me again. GG's. Did I miss a shiny? No. I thought the Dragalge was a shiny for a sec. But no, it wasn't shiny. I do think though the so going back with the Dratini hunt for tomorrow, I do believe I'm not 100% on this. Obviously, I'll find out tomorrow, or this afternoon, should I say, or evening. Once I get it set up ready for tomorrow. But I do believe you get a guaranteed alpha every time. For reset, like the despawn respawn method. I think there's always one that's an alpha. I'm not, like I said, I'm not 100% on that, but I'll find out in a bit. That's handy, yeah. But a lot of times I think it is a Dragonair that ends up becoming. And then I think the other one would be like a normal Dratini / alpha. I'm not 100%. But yeah, like I said, once I finish stream, I'll head over there, get it all set up for tomorrow. And then, because it's just, it saves doing it before stream tomorrow. Because obviously I don't know, you know, how bad traffic's going to be. Because, you know, it's the weekend, and obviously a lot of people pick their kids up on the way through. Because obviously I ride past the school. And sometimes traffic can be like really bad. And it depends actually if I've got to pop into Asda's on the way home. I'll have a look, see if I can get stuff more shop. If they haven't got it in, then obviously I will have to go to Asda's on the way back. So it just saves a massive rush getting in. Makes sense. Yeah, it's better to get things set up in the night. Well, yeah. No, obviously I need to rewatch the video. I want to rewatch the video anyway. got like obviously the gist of it, but you know, I just want to, you know, be 100% certain. I believe it's you pull it away until you lose aggro, then you save, reset, load back in, and then it would be at its new spawn point. And then you pull it away again, save, reset. I don't know why I ran all the way there. I was in the world of my own then. Yeah, and then you would then run away from it, and then you bring it back closer. And then yeah, I think you fast travel, and then it should be back in its when you take it back to near where it's got to be within 50 meters range of the original spawn, and then I think you fast travel back to an area to it, and then it should be back on its original spot where you first saw it, and then you should have a second one there as well, and then that's when you can start like running away from it and top of it. Lefty. So not hard. No, it's not hard. It's easier than the this alpha thing, because obviously with these alpha things you can't get knocked out, and you've got to like constantly try and pull them to the gate, and then sometimes, like depending on the Pokemon, they just stand in their spot and they just keep like spamming, like, you know, Lucario is one, it can do it, but they also do chase you in. But they do like sword stance about 4 times in a row instead of like coming after you. Or you've got like Vivian that will, you know, use like synthesis or something like that. And then you're like being chased by, I don't know, something else that constantly chases you, and then they're trying to hit you constantly, and then you can't, like you said, you can't get knocked out by it, and then they lose aggro, which then you have to run back to them and get aggro and then run back, and it can be a pain to do, whereas like obviously the Dratini one will be a lot easier, waving your swords around. Yeah. But yeah, the Dratini one would be a lot easier, because obviously it's just one. You're just getting it to double Medichams. We're seeing a lot more of doubles now. Still none of the ones that I would really like. You know, like Dragonite, Garchomp, Metagross would be a cool one to get. What, the doubles you want? No, exactly. All Lucarios and all Tyrantars. That'd be a cool one to get. Still need Pinsir though, even just a shiny. I still need to evolve my Vanillish into a Vanilluxe. I thought I did do it, but apparently I didn't. Or I didn't save it when I evolved it. 'Cause I had a look on Sword, I think, where I got it, and it was still Vanillish. I was like, oh, I'm sure I evolved that. Probably didn't say, nah, probably didn't. I'm sure I did evolve it for the street, for the showdown. Lot of vanillas. Alpha Tepig. See, I think Tepig would have been cool if it went with the same shiny as like Emboar and Pignoid. Well, no, it's Emboar, isn't it? It's the better shiny. I think Pignoid's. Oh no, it's Pignoid. No, Pignoid has the Emboar sort of colouring. Yeah, Tepig. I think it should have like the blue flames, blue in it, like the others. Oh, no, I don't want to go there. Which is not like so fast travel into there brings you to a different spawn. So that one brings you there. And that one I think brings you to this one. That gate. Yeah, because it takes you closer to where the Charmanders are. That's odd. Yeah, it's like two different spawn points. But like if I spawn here, it would spawn me at the Charmander again. Charmander, Lucario. It's all the Gardevoirs. Look at them all. Gardevoir Garden. We're going to get the notification in a minute for the evening. But yeah, I might have to put an counter up. Heard you wanted Gardevoirs and not crocodiles. To be fair, I would take a alpha shiny Gardevoir though. Go towards my alpha team. It's just a shame that you can't get the legendaries in an alpha. Like even if they shiny lock them, you know, still being able to possibly reset them for an alpha would have been pretty cool. I think. I do think now we're going to get the new mystery gift for, well, possibly something. Mewtwo. Because I know you've got the Mewtwo questers in the game. I just wonder if maybe it could be a rogue battle, Mewtwo, and then you get one of the Mega Stones. And then maybe or they could do it as a mystery gift and you get one of the Mega Mewtwo Stones through the mystery gift and then you do a rogue battle with Mewtwo and then get the second stone. Or they just do it as, you know, the connect to the internet, it unlocks the quest and then you do the quest. You get the stone, and then you just buy the other one at the stone shop or through Quasarco. and then trade in shards for the stone now. I don't know. I got a feeling they'll probably do a rogue battle, maybe for it, because you know it's Mewtwo, the fearsome Mewtwo, and everything. And go for a raid battle, like a battle for it. It's like almost like a battle of strength. The almighty Mewtwo. Yeah, I don't know. Depends how they do it. Like I said, would make sense. Or they just wait for the DLC and then give it to us then. It might just be unlocked through DLC. But I know the code's in the game already. So whereas like some of like you know Mewtwo, sorry not Mewtwo, Mega Raichu and that. I don't think their code's already in the game. It might be, I don't know. Which would understand obviously it being through DLC and then activating through DLC. So it would mean that technically we could, if that is the case, then we could get Mewtwo before DLC. Right, no alpha there. Go check the Charmanders and that could work. I think it's more just to keep people occupied for the DLC, being ready for the DLC. Because I know obviously they want you to be prepared for the DLC because of the levels and everything. You know, get your team up now, ready. Because it's not going to be easy, obviously. Like I'm trying to build my team at the minute. Like the team that I do want to go with. It's certainly going to be a hard DLC. Yeah, it's going to be challenging, 100%. I think for the first bit, anyway. I think for the first bit it'd be challenging because obviously you need to, you know, go and farm for the berries and that to give you the better levels. So yeah, I do think at first obviously it's going to be, you know, hard. But I think once you know you've got enough berries and stuff like that, and then you can get the star rating on the donuts and stuff up. Yeah, I definitely think it's going to make it a lot easier. Or more copeable than anything. But yeah, it's just going to be that initial farming for the berries. I think it's going to be really tough to do. And it's getting used to the timer as well. Nothing there. No Charmander. Still haven't even decided what I actually want to shiny on first. I'm gonna take a photograph. So. Yeah, to me it's got the that Scarlet and Violet like sandwich vibe to it. You know, because it's all about the ingredients. But I'm like, you know, I can't grumble. Like, I've got a lot of berries. Obviously, I generally pick up most stuff, and obviously all these is what you're going to be using in the DLC. So I'm glad that I never, because at one point I was gonna sell them all. So I was like, why have I got all these berries? But I'm thankful that I never sold them in the end. Double Raichu? That would have been cool. That Raichu... No, that's not Raichu, is it? It's not shiny, is it? It's playing with me. It's teasing me. It's like, come here, trainer. I'll pretend to be shiny so I can attack you. Come here, boy. Good job you didn't tell him. Nah, 100%. Yeah, it definitely wasn't shiny because it's not there anymore. There is, I do want to go back for a Punkaboo hunt though at some point. So I want to try and go for a jumbo one. Imagine getting a jumbo alpha shiny. That would be huge. Jumbo alpha shiny. Big pumpkin. Jumbo alpha would be great. The only downfall to it is though, you know, you only get like a certain amount of time in the evening. And if you get it like right near the end of your timer, obviously you have to save it and try and capture it. So probably the best bet to do it is you know, attempt to catch it. If it doesn't catch, reset your game, attempt to, and do it that way. Will probably be the more safer way of doing it. That's obviously only if you're right near the end of the day cycle. If you got like loads of time, then you'd be fine. Just carry on doing it that way. But you know, because I saw it happen to Zoro. I think he got it. Well, I don't know if it was. It wasn't obviously an alpha, but it was a shiny, and it was either a jumbo or a large. But I think it was a jumbo. And obviously he spotted it, went to catch it, and then it flicked today, and you lose the shiny because in the daytime you can only get extra small, small, and medium, and then in the evening you get large and extra large. So if you like, it's even the same. If you get an extra small shiny in the day and it turns nighttime, you lose the extra small because they can't spawn in the opposite time frames. So you gotta be like really careful with those Punkaboo hunts. That kind of sucks. Yeah, but it does, but it doesn't, because you know otherwise it would make it so much more harder to try and go for, you know, an extra small or a jumbo, because I think the jumbo's a 1 in 10 chance of it spawning as a jumbo, and it's the same as an extra small. It's a 1 in 10 chance in the daytime to be extra small. And then if you've got them that they can spawn day and night, obviously it makes the chances of trying to find them even harder. So it is sort of good that you can get, you know, you get two different sizes day and then 2 different sizes night. It just sucks obviously if whereabouts your time gauges when you find a shiny. Like, that is the only thing that sucks. You know, like I said, the only way that you could possibly get around it is quickly throw a Pokeball at it. If it doesn't, you know, obviously as soon as you hear the sparkle, save it. Obviously if you've not got aggro, save it quickly, attempt to catch it. If it doesn't catch, reset your game, and then you're going back to the amount of time that you have left, and then just keep doing that until you've got it. Because eventually you will catch it. You know, it might take a few attempts. But it was like someone, because I saw on X that, or Twitter, that someone had a shiny Alpha Lucario in a Beast Ball. And AJP did a video saying that if the ball was traded from someone, so someone genned in a Beast Ball, traded with someone, so the Lucario could be like legitimately shiny, but obviously the ball isn't because it's not in the game as of yet. If it ever will be, you can't say it will or not. But anyway, if he caught the Lucario in a Beast Ball, because of the low percent, it's 1% chance of catching. So they said, like, you know, possibly like 83 attempts to catch it. You know, it's a lot for a Beast Ball. But I couldn't imagine trying to, like, well, to be fair, you probably couldn't do a living dex on Beast Balls. I don't think where you could get Beast Balls in the games that we got, if you're able to get a whole technical living dex, because obviously you won't be able to get your legendary. Well, yeah, you could actually, but mythicals you wouldn't be able to. Whereas like a Prem Ball dex, you can. Sort of. Certain ones you can't obviously get, but some you can. Honestly, I hate Beast Balls. I think they look cool. But the low percentage on them. Mental. But then they've got a high catch rate, haven't they, on Ultra Beasts? But then it's the same with, you know, trying to capture an Ultra Beast in, say, a Prem Ball. I think that's a 1% chance. So it sort of like flips it. Whereas if you catch a normal Pokemon with a Beast Ball, it's a 1% chance. But if you attempt to catch an Ultra Beast in a Beast Ball, obviously the percentage is a lot higher. Whereas it's the same with a normal Pokemon with, I don't know, say a Prem Ball or Luxury Ball or, you know, something like that. It's a higher chance of catching it. Yeah, but you go in with Prem Balls knowing it's going to suck at catching. Oh, yeah. But it's going to take a few attempts to get it. I'd think they've still broken the Ultra Ball, you know. Because I still believe the Ultra Ball has the same catch odds as the Pokeball still. I don't think they've ever fixed it. Because I generally use Great Balls if I'm catching something quite hard. Because of the whole Ultra Ball thing. I don't think they've ever fixed it. That's the thing. Alright, let's get, we've got some checklists. Check the thingy before we go. Nope. At this point, why bother with Ultra Balls if they ain't going to fix the rate? Well, exactly. Maybe they will fix the rate after 30 years, the anniversary of 30 years of Pokemon, and they're like, oh, we better fix the Ultra Ball situation. I don't know. I've always caught majority of my legendaries, even in my Pokemon home. You find like legendaries through like past games, you know, like auras and like XY and all that sort of stuff. I've always used like Great Balls because I always found that I had better chance with them. And this was before I knew about the whole Ultra Ball situation. Like, I just used to find, like, I'd use an Ultra Ball and it would, like, shake once and, like, break out straight away. Whereas if I throw, like, a Great Ball, it would, like, shake 2 times and then break out. But Ultra Balls always only ever, like, shook once or they catch and break straight out. Great timer and repeat balls. Yeah, see, I've never really used repeat balls or timer balls. Oh, I use Dust sometimes. Dust is pretty cool. But that's it. The only time I ever really used Dust balls was raid layers and Sword and Shield, because it had a higher chance of capturing it, especially if it was a shiny, because you know you only get one attempt to capturing it. But yeah, that would be the only time I used to use Dusk Balls, really. Yeah, I've never really used timers or repeat balls. Only if I'm in a hurry of catching something. Like if it's not shiny, and I just need to catch something really quick. If I'm like, you know, trying to do you know, shiny charm attempt on a second playthrough and I don't have that Pokemon anymore, but I've already owned it on that game, so I'd use like a repeat ball on that just so I can just yeet the ball at it, catch it, put it in a box ready to trade across to another file. That's about it. Same with like quick balls, though. I do that with that. But generally catching like shinies and stuff. I've used Dust Ball a few times on shinies, quick balls, prem balls, and like ultra balls and great balls. But that ultra balls and great balls are mainly like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Stuff like Lapras, Tauros. You know, like the harder ones to get. But generally, most of them. Oh, I think even like Poliwag was Great Ball. Because I got the Poliwags near Victory Road. I think Ultra Balls worked for Let's Go. Yeah, I think Ultra Balls were better for Let's Go. But that was only because of the whole Pokemon Go. It probably had the same catch odds as like Pokemon Go would. But if it was like a main series game, catch odds would have sucked on them. But it was a completely different catching system. Yeah, I think it was just more Pokemon Go's like odds on the Pokeballs. I still have my Master Ball on my Pogo account actually. Oh, have you been on Pogo since? They've upped the level cap now to level 80. So if you hit level 40, and because back then it was the 40 cap, you had to do challenges to level up. So what was I? I was 43, and I did all the challenges. I only had to do the Great Battle League or whatever, and I just couldn't be bothered to do it. So I had like all this XP. It put me straight to level 70. And then 70 to 80, you got to do the challenges things again. So yeah, I'm like level 70 now on my main account. But you would get, depending on your level for when the update happens, you would get a medal for the level that you technically was before the new XP stuff come in. So like me, I got a 43 medal. So I got 43. To be fair, I could have easily got higher. I just couldn't be bothered to do the battle stuff on it. I hate the battling in that game. It's so terrible. Well, you got to think, I had technically enough XP to get the 50 with still leftovers. Same, I hate the battling on there too. It just sucks. But then it's like the new Pocket. Obviously, the battling's all right on it. I don't mind battling on it. I just CBA doing all the rank stuff. Like, I don't care about it that much. I did it once, and I got the 45 battle thing. Can't be bothered to do it all again. But they've got the new mega sets out now for TCG Pocket. Like, there's so many sets out for it now. You got obviously got the original. You have the Arceus, the Suicune pack, the Mew pack, the Evolution pack. You've got a timer event at the moment. It's like the Pikachu EX thing. It's like all previous EX cards and stuff. The Pikachu immersive one though is pretty good. It's all the immersives of the current first sets of all in one. So you have all, like, you know, the Arceus, the Alga Palkias, Darkrai, Mewtwo, Pikachu, Charizard, all that. I don't like how battling with people was pretty much a need if you wanted all the cards. Yeah, I'll get that. It's even the what was it? The solo battles. I just can't be bothered with it. Like, I've missed the last couple of few, and now, like, because I've missed a few of them. Obviously, there was the event for the 1 year anniversary where they brought all the first ones back. But even then, by the time I realised it was already after, I just couldn't be bothered. But you think I did 11 months of premium. Well, 10 months, shall I say, of premium. Because you got 1 month free, didn't you? So no, it would be 10. Yeah, it'd technically be next month would have been 12 months, or 11 months, shall I say. I think I did maybe 3. Yeah, I literally cancelled it about a week and a half ago. Because mine ran out today. It was the 13th. It was due for a renewal. And I cancelled it because I was just like, I'm not being far, I barely touched it. What's the point in having premium when I was sat there with 4 packs to open still? You know, wasting 3 packs or premium packs. So I was just like, I'm off it now. It's not worth it if you can't be bothered playing. Well, no. And the thing is, the majority of the time, you're literally there just to open a pack. Well, I'm not being funny. You open a pack and then you generally turn it off. You do like your daily reward things and then turn it off. And then you don't touch it for like nearly another day's worth. Like, I've not touched it since yesterday morning, and I had, what was it, 3 pack? I had my 3 packs to open. Yeah, that was it. I wonder if they do put the Gen 3 starters as rank battle rewards though for this. Only because in the trailer you don't, they're not shown. Possibly. I am looking forward though to rank Z Mega Z Lucario. My boy's getting a new Mega. Now people can start complaining about Mewtwo and Charizard getting 2 Megas. Because you got Garchomp, Absol, and Lucario. They're getting a 2nd Mega. Oh, Charizard gets everything. And then you got Mewtwo, like, am I a joke to you? Nah, Charizard gets noticed. No one's there complaining about Mewtwo though, are they? Alpha Chikorita. Just another reason for people to hate on Charizard. That's all. Or people are not moaning about Meowth, like how many regional forms that's had. And that's not even a starter. Yeah, it's got a couple. Oh, it's got the most out of any of them, really. If you think about it. No one else has got a 2nd regional form. Oh, technically Diglett, but... You know, other people would be like, it's a... What is it? Convergent species. To me, it's just a regional form, Diglett. To be fair, it's just another way of them to be able to give them another form without saying it's a regional form. I didn't get why they didn't call them regional. I don't know. I think it's just probably because people would moan about it. Maybe. But then also, as well, like, it's... If you think of it's a regional form, it's less Pokemon. So if they have it as a convergent species, it's technically a new species of Pokemon. So that it's just lazy, like, designing. It's a way to add an extra Pokedex entry in a Pokedex, if they call it a conversion instead of a regional. So it's like, oh, we got to make 200 Pokemon new. Oh, I can't think of any new ones. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what. We'll make a convergent species of Diglett and we'll have that as a new Dex entry. There you go. Technically, it's a new Pokemon. That's it. What is going on? That was weird. Big crab species. I think Kingler and Krabby need a regional form or something though. I think they deserve one. I do think though, give it a few years, I think Gen 1's Pokedex will either have like new forms, new regionals, megas. Because you think, if you look through the Pokedex, obviously you've got the starters have got megas, Gigantamaxes. They've all got those forms. Then you think Butterfree has got Gigantamax, Beedrill's got Mega. What is it? Pidgeot's got obviously a Mega. Rattata and Raticate have got regionals. Spearow and Fearow haven't got anything. The Nidoran lines have got nothing. Pikachu, Gigantamax, and obviously now Raichu having Mega. What's next? It's Sandshrew and all that, isn't it? Like Sandshrew regionals. No, I'll get more Pokedex up and then I can do it through that. So I'm trying to remember the decks off by heart. So yeah, Butterfree, obviously that. Oh, it was Ekans and Arbok. Obviously Arbok don't have nothing. Obviously Nidoran don't have anything. Clefable's got the Mega. Vulpix has regional. What was it? Technically, Golbat got an evolution. Same with Vileplume, got Blossom. See, Paris didn't get nothing. Venonat, Venomoth didn't get anything. Diglett obviously got regional and countless species, convergent species. Meowth obviously got. Oh, and it did. Meowth did also get Gigantamax as well. Psyduck, Golduck didn't get anything. Primeape got an evolution. Growlithe and Arcanine got their regional form. Poliwag line got obviously Politoed. Obviously Abraline hasn't got anything. Oh no, Alakazam got Mega, didn't it? Machamp and that haven't had anything. Victory Bell got Mega. Tentacruel got the convergent species. Golem got a regional. Ponyta got regional. Slowbro obviously got Mega and a new Evo. Magneton obviously got the Paradox form. Yeah, Paradox and obviously a new Mega. Farfetch'd got a regional. Dodrio, Doduo and Dodrio didn't get nothing. That Dugong and that didn't get nothing. Muck got regional. Shadow Cloister, nothing. Obviously Gengar got Mega. Onyx got Evolution. Hypno and Drowsy didn't get now. Krabby Kingler, but Kingler did get Gigantamax. Electrode, regionals. Exeggutor got regional form. Marowak, regional. Hitmonlee and that got obviously Hitmon top and Tyrogue's Baby and Evo. Lickitung got an evolution. Weezing got a new regional. Rhydon got an evolution. Chansey got Blissey. Tangela got Tangrowth. Kangaskhan got Mega. Seadra got Kingdra. Seakin and Goldeen. Nothing. Staryu, Starmie, obviously Mega. Mr. Mime got Mr. Rhyme. The regional and an Evo. Cypher got Sizzle and Cleavor. Jinx got Smoochum. Electabuzz and Magma both got evolutions. Pinsir got Mega. Tauros got Paldean regional. Gyarados obviously got Mega. Lapras got Gigantamax. Ditto obviously nothing. Nothing for obviously the evolutions, but they get new evolutions. Porygon got an evolution, which would be Porygon 2 and Z. Omanyte, Omastar didn't get nothing. Nor Kabuto, Kabutops. Aerodactyl got Mega. Snorlax got Munchlax and Gigantamax. Nothing for the birds. I was going to say nothing for the birds, but they got Galarian forms. Obviously, Dragonite got Mega. Mewtwo got Mega, and Mew nothing. So, if you can see the way that they've done it, they have done quite a bit. Cloyster got Cloth, Big Crab. Well, it wouldn't be Cloyster, would it? It'd be Kingler. But like I said, Kingler got Gigantamax. But if you see, like, they've nearly done the whole Generation 1 Pokedex with something or another. Either Mega Gigantamax or Evolutions or Regionals. There's only a few now missing. So what you're saying is that Ditto needs regional forms? The thing is, Ditto is more like Mew and the evolutions. There's not much you can really do there. It's more like, obviously Mew is like Ditto, it just transforms, really. Ditto is just a gimmick, isn't it? And evolution is more just a gimmick when they want to use them. Why is it doing this again? It's weird. So odd that it doing it like that. Ditto is too perfect to change. Ditto is cool. I like Ditto. But yeah, no, it's just obviously like you got to think though with obviously the Kanto decks, obviously Generation 1, they've got to try and keep them like more relevant. So obviously, hence why they're giving them more forms and regionals and stuff. You know, when you've got a generation of people that their first Pokemon games were probably like X and Y or Sun and Moon. You know, that Gen 1 wasn't really a thing. The only reason they know of certain Gen 1 Pokemon is obviously for them to be in the actual game itself. But not knowing the whole Kanto region. You know, and certain Pokemon that are not in it, obviously they've got to boost them or give them something so that people are aware of them Pokemon. But yeah, I was surprised Arbok didn't get a Mega in this game, you know. The way it was looking was, because obviously Corbo used Arbok in the trailer, I was like, oh, wonder if Arbok gets Mega. But obviously it ended up being Scolipede, so... Which, you know, I'm not disappointed at. No, I do think Scolipede is a good Pokemon, to be fair. But yeah, it definitely deserves one. Or something else. I've got to think, like, really, the Survivor is low-key something to do with Arbok. Just low-key. I find it odd. But then I suppose it's the whole snake and the goose, like the Zangoose thing. You know, like real life counterparts. Or like Survivor needs something as well. Well, that was a shiny right in front of me then because of the colour in there. Oh, it's like a bit of blue. Bit bluey. Blue? Yeah, people have been saying like in like the lore videos and that I've been watching that Zygarde's got the power of like most of the Pokemon. So like Necrozma, or like something to do with the ultimate, not the ultimate, sorry, the 100% form. It has the colours on its chest, and it's meant like something like they think it's something to do with like you got Lunala, Solgaleo, Xerneas, Yveltal. Necrozma is like the middle, because of like the blue, where it goes like from the, like the purpley blue, white, like orangey red. It's like the colours of each of those Pokemon. But if like from the game though, obviously when you get to a certain point, you use the move at the end, and even Lysander says the move that Zygarde used at the end reminded him of Z powers from obviously Sun and Moon, and obviously Zygarde being in the Alola region, was he was there after the whole battle 5 years ago in Lumiose. Obviously he went and split his cells, and then obviously went and absorbed like pure energy, something or whatever it is, and obviously Necrozma is like light energy or whatever I think it's called or something, and it's ended up absorbing some of that, which obviously the Z crystals resonated from Necrozma originally anyway. And that'd be why like it used to move like that. That was sort of like a Z crystal or a Z move. boom, boom, boom. I do like the theories of some of the lore videos and that tracks. Yeah, well, it could do. Like, unless obviously Pokemon generally like come out and say it black and white, then obviously, you know, at the time it's just obviously speculation. But in a weird way, it's sort of like they sort of have a nod towards it because of obviously them putting like certain bits into the game. But then it's like AZ saw the darkest of days, the darkest day in Galar. And then you got people thinking that obviously it was, so like the war that happened 3,000 years ago with AZ was Galar and Kalos at war with each other. So it was like, did he shoot the ultimate weapon at Galar? Oh no, sorry, not Galar. I apologise. Paldea. Sorry, I meant my bad. But yeah, Paldea. Paldea and Kalos. Because that'd be if he then shot the ultimate weapon at the Paldea, it would be why you probably got Area 0. I need to watch more lore videos. Good one to watch is Lorekeeper Toby, which is Birdkeeper Toby. He's just changed his YouTube name to Lorekeeper now. There's a few that I watch, like seen a couple of his. Oh, I've seen loads of his. Yeah, he's done a lot more, obviously. He took, I think it was like a year break from YouTube, and then he come back, and then changed his whole channel up to do more lore videos. So he's been back, what, about a year now? Yeah, I remember when he said he was leaving YouTube. Yeah, so he left for a year, and then he come back last year. Around about this time last year, I think it was. Bomb. Double go-go. But yeah, he's done a few on like AZ and all that, and the Kalos stuff. But there's quite a few of them out there now. Obviously, like the lore side of it, a lot more people have started getting and doing videos. Because obviously you got Hoots and Hip Hop, he does them. Noggin, he does them. What's the other one? Fidget. Is it Captain Fidget? Something like that. He does lore videos as well. I think it's Captain Fidget. But yeah, they all do sort of like lore videos and stuff. But then I've been like listening to like drift off in the evening is facts, Pokemon facts to help you fall asleep. I've been like, I put that on last night. I fell asleep. Listen to it. So many of them. I'll have a look around. Yeah. Like I said, normally the main one I do tend to watch is Toby. least the video worked to get you to sleep. It's probably just because I was so shattered. I was tired yesterday. After dinner and that. Like, I wouldn't bank on it constantly helping. But I was just led there, and yeah, I woke up at like 8 o'clock this morning. So I was like, oh, time to get up. But yeah, what did I put on yesterday? Obscure facts of Pokemon. So shattered today. I feel quite tired, to be fair. I've been up since 8, so. But hopefully I'll sleep well tonight. Obviously, busy day at work tomorrow. I need to send a message actually in the manager's chat, see what time my deliveries are tomorrow. But there's a few of us in, so hopefully it should help out. Kai woke me up because they were worried I hadn't taken my meds in the morning. I had. Oh. Yeah, broken sleep isn't fun. I hate that. Like, if I've when I've fallen asleep or something, I've woke up in the middle of the night. For example, they were so apologetic. Oh, bless them. Be fair though, like, you know, they were just looking out for you. But it was like, dude. Where's the spawn? Oh, it's up there. Yeah, broken sleep is the worst though. I do feel for you on that. Like, sometimes I get woken up by my other half's alarm, and theirs goes off at 6 AM. But 9 times out of 10, if it's depends on the day really. Like, I'd drift straight back off, or sometimes I don't even wake up to it. And the funniest thing is as well, which I found like extremely odd. She had the same alarm tone as me. And there was one time that I woke up, so it was around the sort of time, do you remember when I was having that trouble sleeping? I was like sleeping for 2 hours and then I just couldn't go back to sleep. And even on like my days off and that. But I was awake, so I put the computer on and like PlayStation or whatever, and I was playing games, and her alarm went off at like 6 o'clock, and I thought it was my phone, and I was like, I didn't set an alarm for today. And then no, it was her alarm. And I said to her, I was like, that's crazy that I don't actually wake up to your alarm normally, yet you've got the same alarm tone as me. Yeah, but mine wakes me up every time. That is absolutely mental. But yeah, I've only ever woken up to her alarm tone like once or twice in the whole time she had it set. She's obviously changed it now, but because you know when you're supposed to get up. Yeah, but don't you find that's like, you know, so the whole aspect of sleeping and waking up and getting yourself, like, you know, your body wakes you up, like, obsolete to having really an alarm clock, when it technically it's all in your head, if you think about it in that way. I don't know, brains are wild. No, but like, you know, like, so obviously, so even with like sleep apnea and all that, you know, you can, you know, you think of things and it makes you could have been like half, you know, sat watching TV, starting to doze off, and then you're like, oh right, I better tuck myself in type of thing and go to bed, and then by that time you're wide awake again, because, you know, you've sort of moved and, you know, trying to set yourself up to go to sleep. and then your brain goes on one and starts thinking, and you're awake for hours and hours, even though that prior to that you were literally on the verge of passing out. I do that as well. Trust me. That's why I thought it was a good scenario to use. But yeah, just for that, for example. And then have you ever had it before where you've woken up before your alarm because you're like, right, I need to make sure I'm up at this time, and then you wake up before your alarm wakes you up? Like I do that quite often. Like my alarm's set for 5 a.m. and I've woken up at 4:45, and then I'm looking at the time and I'm like, because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to look at the time because it makes it even like that much worse. But I've looked at the time and I'm like, oh, I've got 15 minutes from my alarm. So I sort of like just lie there, look at the ceiling, sort of like waking yourself up, and then just start getting yourself ready. Can actually dream though, so I wake myself up often. Autocorrect, no worries. I thought it was meant to say dream, but yeah, no, yeah, like that's what I've said before though. Like dreaming, they say you wake up like 10 seconds. I don't know if it's not. I doubt it's like scientifically consistently proven, but obviously they say that you wake up 10 seconds before 10 seconds after you dream or something. Your dreams actually only last 10 seconds, even though they feel like ages. Like yesterday I started dreaming about Tiny, and then I told myself to wake up because I know this isn't true. See, I don't know what, like I don't think I've ever told myself to wake up. Maybe, like, because obviously you don't remember all of them, but it's you think how crazy it is. He's been nearly gone a year. Bless him. Can do this often with nightmares. I think of something completely out of the field to wake myself up. So sort of like, snap yourself out of it. In like the worlds of like anime, that would be classed as like genjutsu, and wake yourself out of it. Snap yourself out of genjutsu. The other week I told myself to wake up by thinking of ZZ Top. I haven't heard of ZZ Top songs in years. Oh, okay. Don't know who ZZ is. But yeah, no, normally I just wake up on my own, but yeah. They're huge bearded rockers in the 60s. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just find that, a lot of the time it's all in your head. But technically you don't need alarm clocks. Train your brain right, and you'll be able to wake up whenever you want. Surprised we still haven't seen them shiny yet. I can't train my brain to regular brain, let alone an advanced one. But then you think you're halfway there if you've like said, you know, if you've woken up before your alarm. But I suppose doing it consistently is a different story. I'm shocked we still haven't had a shot. Yeah, I'm the same. I don't know if there's anything that spawns on the lamppost, you know, because technically anything could spawn. Fletchling there. Weedles or something in the. I'll have to travel because I think it's there by that water. I'll check to see if there's a magic cart there or something. That's where. Oh no, it's not this bit. I was going to say that's where you would go for Goomy, I think. There is a bird near me. I can hear it. Where are you? Oh, there. Bye bye, Fletchling. Wonder if the Spritzy here shot spot. That's in 50 meters. Hang on. Nah. No, that's just outside the window. Shame. What a shame that is, eh? That's one I need as well. Yeah, I'm trying to learn it consistently and be able to use something to wake you up. But I don't even know how I've been learning how to lucid dream anyway. It just ended up being a skill I've had for a few months now. But it's good that you found another way to do it. But it would come in handy at some point, I'm sure. Oh yeah, my nightmares of degrees. To be fair, I don't think I've had a nightmare in a long time. I remember talking in my sleep the other day though. Because I woke myself up. But I'm more like, how do I learn this? Yeah. Well, it was about my motorbike. And I remember it because obviously like I said it woke me up. It was something like my motorbike, I dropped my motorbike off. And then I was driving someone's car, and then they wouldn't give my motorbike to me, so I kept their car. And then they called the police, and then I was like, well, they can have their car back once they give me my bike back. And then I woke myself up. And that was when I woke myself up, because I remember saying, well, give me my bike back then. And then I was like, oh, I was a thing. Such a weird dream, but it happens, I suppose. I don't even know. I can't even remember. When was that? I think that was Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, it would have been, yeah. Yeah, Tuesday. Trying to think, it was like, definitely wasn't yesterday morning. football. Come on, Jonny. We need the sparkles. The weird dream to have, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I had it. Trust me, my dreams are random. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was just dreaming. I was like, my brain decided, oh, I would dream about riding my motorbike today. It's not like I don't ride it at all. No. Oh, I've got to put it in its for its first service in I think I'm on 450 miles now. So 50 miles left with the break-in period. And then at 6:20, I need to go for my first service on the bike. And yeah, and then I can just ride it how I want to ride it after that. I did overtake an old Todger yesterday though. On the way home, he was annoying me. Like, lord it. Probably ruined his day. Well, you shouldn't have been driving at like 15 miles per hour. It was annoying me. And obviously I was trying to get home for stream as well. And I left early. Obviously I skipped all the school traffic. Obviously I finished early, didn't I? So, but yeah, he was driving so slow and I'm just like, mate, come on. To the point where I was like, how slow I was in first gear. Like between first and second gear, I was most of the time first gear. And then we got to the top, and then we got round this bend, and then there was a nice bit of like straight road. Had a look, didn't see nothing, and just put my foot down. And then, well, put my foot down, twisted my wrist. And then, yeah, just flew down the gears, flew up the gears, shall I say. And, yeah, I got to, I think it was about 60 in the end. And then just flew. I was like, right, that's that. And then skipped all the traffic. That was fun. And there was like, I'll come up to the traffic lights, and there was this Paul Sod on his 125 sat in traffic, and I'm like, mate, go to the front of the queue. So I just went straight through, and lucky enough, as I got to the front of the line, the lights turned green, so I just put my hand back and just went. Like it was a good day yesterday. The lights were on my side. Yo, Matsu, how's it going? Good afternoon. How you doing? How was work today? Is it alright? You on break or? Woke up to a Shelfer Metagross in Zone 20 this morning. Let's go. GG's. Congrats on the Silver Alpha. Yeah, we got a Hippowdon yesterday there. And a Dragalge. Normal Dragalge, by the way. But Alpha Hippowdon. Oh, Shalfa Hippowdon. But we had nothing today. It's so quiet. No work today. I signed up for pre-VTO today. So I slept in. VTO? What was that? But you slept in well. I'm glad you've enjoyed your sleep. Hopefully it was a good sleep. Nothing beats a nice sleep in, like relaxed day. I don't know why I thought of Carly there. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Basically, it's an improved skip day. Ah, okay. I can't do it when force, unfortunately. But yeah, that was the first thing that comes to my head. I signed up last week, and then it ended up being good timing since I've been You ill again, or you still ill, just not recovered yet? I knew you weren't feeling great. Was it last week before? But hopefully, gets a bit better for you. But not bad. 3-day off. I haven't been able to get the full 6 in Area 20. And only ever seem to get 5. The best way to do it, because that was the same for me, is pull one of them. Nazi. Just do one method. Just do the standard method, and that's how I got 6 today. Otherwise, I only had 5. So I managed to get 5 earlier, because I ended up with 9 of them. Don't know how. Don't ask me how I managed to get 9. Tried redoing a glitch, but I just can't get them. Yeah, so you only need 1. So you pull one of them. You do the whole go to the thingy. Run out, obviously, save it, get into the gate, save it, close your game type of thing. Then you run to the Rosa Raid after you've got into the gate, run back, and then you run back in where they're at the gate, and then you run to this corner. So I'll show you in a sec. And then you've got to fast travel to the Pokemon Center, and then you will have 6. So say he's at this gate here. So I've got aggro. Run over here with them chasing you. Crouch down. Hide from it. You lose the eye. And then you will save the game there. Close your game. And then when you come back, fast travel to the Pokemon Center. And then run to the gate and you'll have all 6. That's how you do it. Ah, run away. And then you'll have 6 of them in your middle. But yeah, you only need to pull one of them to the gate, because then it'll give you a set of 2 technically. God of War. Tepid and the courier. Yeah, because the thing was, when I originally did the alphas, I got 5, and then I grabbed all of them today. So before stream, I grabbed all of them. And then I still ended up with 5 because I had 4 there yesterday. after I caught the Hippowdon. So I grabbed all 4, and then I thought I had to grab them all again to get the 6. So like you would go back to step 2 where you get 4, and then you take all 4 to the gate to then get 6. But I ended up with 5 again. And then I saw another video that says when you have 5, you have to do that what I told you, and then you will get 6. So I did that and I got 6. So whenever you catch one, that's the step that you need to do to replenish to get your 6th one back. Unless obviously you've got multiple, and then you just redo the previous step. So say like you caught 4, you would just start it again then. You got 3, you would sort of like treat it as if you've got 4. Because then it would give you 5, and then you would do the 5th, drag 1 to then get 6. I had to think then myself. But I'm going to do it for the Dratini for tomorrow as well. So I can get 2 Dratini checks in this area over here. So the Dratini spawns like here. I think it's there? No, is it there? Yeah, I think, oh yeah, it's here, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I'm going to get 2 Dratinis ready for tomorrow. Once we finish today. How would you try to take me out? Damn on, where's the shiny at? Being a bit stubborn today. I might have to start adding encounters to it. Just to see how many like resets or encounters you're doing. Like for this one it'd be like resets, but like for something like Dratini or something, you just do encounters. See how long it takes until you get it. So I have to make my own dinner tonight. Oh, what you gonna have tonight? I don't even know what I've got tonight. No clue. Last time I had to make my own dinner, I ended up getting takeaway. I was like, man, I'll get Mackey's. Whatever is in the fridge and freezer. Yeah, I don't know what we got tonight. I had dirty fries the other night. I haven't had that in a few weeks because we're cutting back on certain bits and bobs. But yeah, I had that the other night. It was actually quite nice. that leafy or sparkly? Hey, sparkly. Right, run. Run for your life. Get out of here. Oh, free check. Check, check. Check, check, check. Get some more Dexter on the go later. Who's after me? Ah, Malabar! I thought we were friends. Where's the second one? Okay. Any specials? Oh, big boy Toda. Maybe we'll run this way. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this hunt could be so long sometimes. I'm so shocked we haven't seen anything to that. Oh no. Like, I would have thought we would have seen something at least, like, you know, even if it was like just a standard shiny. Got shiny Mega Heracross. Yo, GG's on the Heracross, man. Did you get that in... is it 13? Yeah. Did you get it in Zone 13, man? GG's on the pink pink shiny though, man. Such a good shiny. Got a Shelfer Pincer the other day while hunting for the monkeys and Larvitar on the roof. Surprised you haven't gone for this shelf of monkeys yet, Matsu, where the Dratini is. You think I've got both now? Wow, I need one more. Got Pan Sage and Pansear now. I just need Panpour. I got all three of the monkeys from that swap. Still no Dratini though. I am. I've already got one. Oh, you already got one. Nice. So I said to Tyler, I'll probably get another Pansear before I get a Panpour. I think Pansear's the one that spawns the most out of the three. Could have given me a shine there. Or do you imagine getting a Simi-Port in the middle? The spot where I was hunting has the group of 3 regular monkeys surrounding a static revolving out. Oh, does it? Oh, nice. What area is that one at then? Is that the because I have seen another elemental monkey spawn. I just couldn't remember whereabouts it was. Is that the one where you... is that the 3 in the trees as well? Talking of Simi-Port. Because I know you can get the 3 spawns in the trees in one of the areas. As long as it ain't a bench reset, I'm alright. By Zone 13, you see a building that looks like alongside you. This one, like this one here, Magenta Sector 9 one. Is that the one where the monkeys spawn in the green bit here? They spawn in, there's 3 trees and they spawn in. Or is it that one? Can't remember. There's one that they spawn in. Oh, I'm at 18, sorry. This bit. Sorry, I thought I was at 13 then. Where am I at? On the side of the building next to the battle court, you'll find a ladder that takes you to the roof, and you'll see an Alpha Spritzy. Oh, I need Spritzy as well. Double Stunk Fist. Yeah, as long as it in a bench reset. I don't like the bench reset. My least favourite one. Takes too long. Go over to the roof to the curved part of the U and you'll see the monkeys on the right and Larvitar on the left. There's benches there you can reset up. Suppose I could go for the Larvitar there. I do need to go for a Larvitar. See if you can make it a runaway method as well. Like, I know I've got to do some bench resets, but ideally I'm probably going to leave them to more later. Just dislike doing it. I appreciate the thingy though. Have you managed to get yourself the sick one yet? Runaways work too, but you'd need to be on the roof or they won't spawn. Yeah, that's fair. Have I done what? Managed to get yourself a sick Belfie yet? I did explain the method for you. How to do it. Takes like 3 minutes to do. Don't take long. Like, it's a lot easier than doing the standard method. Not even a pity shiny, eh? Sick Alpha. No, 6. You know, S-I-X. Oh, 6 alphas. I'm working on it. Only got 3 at the gate so far. You only need 1 at the gate. You don't need all of them to get the 6th one. Yeah, you only take 1 alpha to the gate, do the standard thingy-majig, run to the Rosa Road, all that, you know, all the standard steps you would do. And then you run back in, and then you hide at the corner. Save, reset, load up the game, and then teleport to the Pokémon Center. And then you have all 6 there. So I was picking a fight with this, with my spinning wheel. Or was that for dinner? Choosing your dinner for evening. Hopefully you got a good pick. No, my actual spinning wheel for for your yarn. Oh, okay. I thought you did like you got made a spinning wheel and then put yeah, no, I've only got 3 alphas in the center. Oh yeah, so you have to pull all 3 to get 5. And then you yeah, I'll get you. Yeah, so you go back to step 2 as if you had 4 Pokemon. Yeah, no, don't worry then. But yeah, once you get 5 there, then just pull 1 and then do that method, and then you'll have 6. I haven't got my buttons to the freezer yet. Oh no, I was going to say, I thought you did a spinning wheel, put some decisions down, and then spun a wheel to see what it landed on, and was like, all right, that'd be dinner for this evening. Oh, there's a Tepic. No, but that sounds like something I would do, to be fair. That when you said spinning wheel, like literally that's what I mean. That's what first thing it comes, because that is something you would do though. Oh, yeah, it's not a bad idea as well. We probably are. I don't even know. I'm just thinking, what would we have? She went shopping today anyway, so I don't know. Don't clue. Depends whatever she put down on the list. Do fancy jacket potatoes, and I think there are some in the kitchen. Jacket potatoes would go right. You got tuna jacket potatoes. Trying to think, what else would you have with jacket potato? Cheese jacket potato. There is tuna. Yeah, my daughter, she normally likes tuna and a jacket. Good old jacket and cheese. Yeah, tuna, cheese, and jacket potato. She likes that. I think that's you sorted for the evening. Oh, she moaned at me the other day. So normally I'll pick them up like a bag of sweets and stuff from work, and I picked them up a couple of bags of sweets, and then she was like, I don't like gummy sweets anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. So, oh, they're constantly always changing their minds. Pain in the backsides. Oh no. Yeah, well, It was literally like a few days prior. He was fine with them. And then all of us, hey! Alpha me champ! Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. There, look, the Hulk. The Hulk is there. Oh, go away, Hippo. Finally, after 3 hours. Save. I'll save. We're good for time as well. Alright, let's run around. Let's go and catch this bad boy. Pick up some berries and stuff on the way through. Come on, Hulk. And of course you broke out. Get away. No, attack that one. No, he's gonna get HP again, isn't he? Damn you! Oh, he's gonna die in a minute. Yeah, he did. Oh, hurricane. Right, this one. Oh no! I can't knock out the other ones, can I? GG's, thank you. Oh, I can't knock the other ones out. Otherwise, I've got to redo all the steps again. That's all right. I should be all right. We should all be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, cool. Just one round. You're alright, we can take you out. Get rid of you. Come on. Come over here. Jump up. Really? Right, back shot. That should do it. Stuck at 4 alphas. No more want to spawn in. Just trying to think of another way to do it. Maybe just redo the steps again. Get all 4 at the gate. Cause that happened to me the other day. I had to redo all the steps. Oh, come on. May have to sacrifice the alphas. I ain't sacrificing them. I will get this. He hasn't noticed me yet. Right, now he has. Come on. The Hulk is being the Hulk for real. Hooray, there he is. Alright. Let's fast travel, and then I'll do the method quick, because I can show Martina at the same time for when she gets 5 alphas. Right. Obviously we'll run around this area. Oh, I'll leave it until it's I'll do a fresh day just to make it easier. Help. I was stuck on the bench then. But yeah, you just have to do step 2 again, Matsu, as if it was like 4 Pokemon. And then you should get 4 in. Oh, you're stuck at 4 alphas, yeah. So, yeah, do the 4 to the gate, and then you should be alright. And then it'll either give you 5 or 6. Then if you got 5, then you'd be on this phase, what I'm just about to do now. Alright, hopefully we've got a decent one that I can pull, which is really good. Done that, and still never got more than 5. No, it worked for me, alright. But did you die? Because you meant to fast travel to the Pokemon Center. You're not meant to get KO'd. Right, so I've got 5 here. Right, I'll take the croc. Come on. Oh, matey. I'll just go in and go out and then make sure he's at the gate. He should be alright there, to be fair. Well, we'll do it just to make sure. Because CBA to doing all of it again. Right, go on. Come to the gate. Got him. I've done that and still never got more than 5. Maybe you just have to keep doing it. I'll see if it works for me the second time. Obviously, the first time it done it fine. I'll see if I'll get 5 still. Because like I said, I did it first attempt earlier on this method and I got 6. So this is the first time I've had a shiny with 6 of them. The last one we did, I only had 5, so I just did 5 checks. And then we'll pull this, run to the corner, and then save. Oh, the alpha's there though. Now, go this way. Are you with me? Getting aggro on the other stuff. You know what? I'll reset it so it's not an alpha. Because that was just too much of a painful. Because obviously I need to save it when he's near the side of the thingy. I did find a shiny Scrafty when trying to set it up. Oh, yo! Shiny Scrafty. GG's. Love a Scrafty. Right. This is perfect. Go save. Reset. Do that and then fast travel to the Pokemon Center and then go back to the middle, and I should have 6 if it's worked properly for me. Run back to the middle and we should have 6 Pokemon. Yep, there we go, 6. Starter. So I mean, it don't take long to do. It takes a couple of minutes. You know, like I would have done it sooner, but obviously I was unlucky that I had an alpha Gardevoir sat there, and you know, I wouldn't be able to lose the aggro around the side. But then I ended up getting pulled by Thingy anyway on the other side, so I just thought I'll reset it and then hopefully lose the alpha, and then which worked fine. I may be here on time tomorrow, depends on gas inspection turning up early. Oh, they're never early normally, but no worries. I'll be finishing up in a minute anyway. Frost Ice got out with Shadow Sneak. I tried to get her back in and got knocked out. At least the good thing is though, it don't auto save Matsu, so you can you won't lose your step by it, which is always a bonus. So I got the gas inspection, and then quick trip to the library. Normally our guy is pretty good at setting up quickly because we don't even have the Ah, okay. Hey, that's not too bad. If there's a decent someone, then that's pretty good. Ours are just, they just rock up whenever, or they rock up well early. I don't even know when ours is. I think we got ours in a few months, couple of months. Gas inspection. Isn't it like once every 6? Isn't it every 6 months? Or is it every year? I can't remember. Yeah, it's just checking a tap, and it's Friday. They want the jobs done. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, a lot of them like to finish by 1 PM. So yeah, and I suppose that is a good thing about. A little shiny there. That's a good thing of it being on a Friday. I was at 10. They want to get home for the weekends. It's 10 months because I've always wondered why it's not been annually. Yeah, I thought it was 6 all year. Yeah, I didn't realise it's 10 months. So ours must be, I think mine must be around February then. February, March time, mine. It's 10 months. Do you have actual gas though? Yeah. Yeah, we have actual gas. Because I've got a gas cooker. Because if you have gas still working, it's probably 6 monthly. Ah, okay. I wonder why yours, like, still don't have gas. That's odd. You would think that would be a top priority job. Especially for, like, radiators and stuff. You know, and coming up to the winter. A grandpa? No bulba. Just make sure there isn't any leaks. Everything I have is electric. Oh. Now, I suppose you could, like, radiators and that would be for electric, I suppose. Locked off, flat zone. Dangerous to have gas in. Yeah, that's why I forget about flats though. To be fair, like even when we lived in a flat before we got the house, we used to have electric cooker and that. The thing is though, electric cookers are so painful. Like how long it sometimes. I don't know so much about newer cookers, electric cookers, but I remember like years ago. It used to take ages for the hobs to warm up. But we used to have a safety ring. We do on our gas cooker. Close the lid down and it automatically shuts everything off it. Even if you've left the dial on. If one place blows, it will blow. So I cut all the gas supplies in the building well before I moved in. Newer electric cookers are much better than they used to be. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't had an electric cooker for years, so. But I remember, like, they used to take ages, especially if you needed one of the hobs. Just take ages to warm up. At least we got a Machamp. Do you know that means, technically, all I actually need is Alpha Machop, and I've got the whole Alpha line. Because I got an Alpha Machoke in Legends Arceus. Hey, big boy, you can carry me around. Come on, lad. My poor little legs. But yeah, all I need is Machop. Because obviously, like I said, I got Alpha Machoke while I was searching for Empoleon. Now I've got an Alpha Machamp. Okay, I've got 8 Alphas here at the gate, more than 6. So you shouldn't look just to teleport. Well, if you get knocked out, well, you can take the 8 to the gate, do the save, reset, go to Roserade, come back. Or if you've already done that and you still got the 8 at the gate, let them knock you out, but it will only give you 5 or 6 Pokemon. You won't keep all 8. Because I had 9 earlier, and it went back to 5. So it doesn't matter if you've got all 8 at the gate. It's going to go back to 5 or 6 either way. Yeah, still only 5 Alphas. Right, so then do what I just did just a minute ago. Pull 1 Alpha to the gate. And then go to the Roserade and all that. Come back, do what you would normally do. And then once you're in the gate, run to the corner. Lose the aggro, save there, close your game, and then teleport to the Pokemon Center. And then you should have all 6 in there. Like I always go for this left side one. Obviously it'd be this one, from where you'd be coming in from the Pokemon Center side. But yeah, I normally go here, and then it would be on this side. You lose the aggro, save it here. Once you lose the aggro, and and then obviously load your game back up and then teleport back in. Okay, battling Garbona now. Trashy, don't let me down. But yeah, and then you should have 6. Hopefully it goes well. It's a shame that Spritzy doesn't spawn in though. It's just a little bit further away. But if you like I had so if I had the Alpha Gardevoir there, just reset your game again. Like it helps if you've got a Gardevoir because you don't get the aggro. And then you can just run to the corner, but where it was an alpha, I wouldn't be able to lose the aggro on the Pokemon I pulled to the gate in time for the Gardevoir. So yeah, just make sure it's not a random spawn. No Charmander. That's the only reason I chose Crocodile, because I know he comes charging at you. He's a good one to use. Garboda's not too bad as well, as long as it don't sit there spamming Sludge Wave. Still 5? I ain't got a clue then. Because you saw it when I did it and got me 6 again. But when I do the normal method from 2, I only ever get 5. It don't never give me 6 unless I pull the 1 away and then I'll get a 6. Yeah, because I only come across the video last night. I've got it on my watch history. I'll send it to you, Matsu, so you can go by step. See if it'll help any way at all.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. So hard because on my messages you're just called M dot 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 dot. I had to make sure I had the right person. Otherwise, some random would be like, huh? I got a message. Dun, dun, dun. That's because this Discord defaults to safe mode, which you can't turn off. Oh, okay. Why does it need to activate safe mode on your name? That's the thing. I just thought it was because someone's name was a certain amount of characters. And it just done that because you can disable it for your current session, but the next time you restart the program, it goes back to safe. Oh, that's a pain. Pain if you have to do it every time. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain. But yeah, hopefully the video helps out anyway. Even though you probably did it all correctly. But... I can't think of anything else. Tried it again and still only have 5. Maybe the only other option you've got is to reset all of them and then just go from there. I'll give up. 5 is still better than 2. It is. That is true. Ooh, Alpha Charmander. Well, you got the video there for the next one anyway, so once you get 1 or 2 I've gotten so many shiny Scrafty and Rosa Road from this though, not a single shiny starter. I've literally had 1 normal shiny, that's it. I've had nothing. Just apart from 2 megas and 1 normal. I need to head off for food. I shall see you tomorrow. No worries, Side. I appreciate you being here. Enjoy dinner. Hopefully it's amazing. Enjoy the jacket. I'll see you tomorrow once I'm back from work. Have a great evening. Although I did get a random Totodile while just running around. Lucky. I want Totodile. I want Toto. My boy. And I want a Charmander. Oh, that's a shiny pig. That is a shiny pig. Shiny pig. Hello, Mr. Pig. Get in my ball. GG, thank you. No, I don't want to catch the stupid hippo. Good, I'm glad you broke out. Yay! We got a pig! Mr. Pig. Let's go. We take that. We take that. Save it now. Gotten the entire Fennekin line though. Shalper female is the one that evolved to a Delphox. You're gonna go for the whole Shalper line at some point though. I think who was it? Ralph has managed to get the whole Shalper Fennekin line. Well, I couldn't imagine how long that takes to do. Well, for me, it'd probably take me ages, to be fair. But I'll probably be here till next year. Well, year after. I tried doing the gate glitch for Chespin, but I couldn't get more holes to spawn. Oh yeah, like the alpha stuff. Yeah. I don't know how, like, I haven't looked into that. I gather it's the same as what Dratini, it's like for Dratini. I'm a little sick of hunting in that zone, to be honest. Yeah, I literally got a Pyroar in 17 and then I was like, right, I'm done. I do want to get an alpha there, but... So yeah, no, I gather it, the Chespin stuff is like the Dratini, because I know you can do it for the starters in 20 as well. You can get 7 spawns, 4 on one side and 3 on the other. I did get the entire Shalford Goomy line, man. GG's on that. That's one that I want to get at some point. I think I'll do that after Riolu. Is that Raiju? Of course it is. Run! Run! Yeah, I think Goomy would be my hunt after Riolu. Because once I got Dratini, I'm going for Riolu and then go for Goomy after that. And then probably something else. After beating the game on the main save, I somehow got it to rain before starting an infinite royale. So since time was stopped, it just never stopped raining. Ah, that's good. Infinite raining season. It's been raining for 84 years. But they say that's, you know, when you do a new save file and it's night time, like, it's a good time to hunt certain things. I think it's the daytime one though, when you can I can't remember what, I remember seeing a video on it, but I can't remember it down to a T. But I know there's something, it's good to hunt on the early thing. It's that shade. Teases me. I should know you're not shiny, but I should just do a reset and then just, it's still there after them. Went down to the sewers because there's 2 Goomies that spawn by the door and hunted Goomy until I got 3 Shalfers. Yeah, that's where I'll be, exact same spot. I'll be looking for the Goomy there in that one. And just keep running in and out of the door until you get the ones that you want. I think Ralph said you can get 3 spawn there. I think 1 spawns further up. or something. I don't know. I can't remember. He said something about it the other day. The only time you can freeze time is at night, is the tutorial. At the start when you're stuck around zone 1. And the climax, where you can't leave the path of the story. Oh yeah. Yeah, near the end. When you got to do the mega stuff and that. See, that's not a bad time to hunt, to be fair. Then. Alright, so but yeah, no, I'll definitely be going for Goomy at some point. Unless I get a Goodra here. Be a bonus. Suppose I better get ready to set up for Dragonite for tomorrow now. There's always the bush there. It always looks like there's something there. Fall for it like near enough every single time. At least the spawns then is long, where the where you can get the starters. I think it's what, 3 minutes. Not like some of them where they're like 5-minute plus. Crazy amount. I'm thinking though, I'm getting Tepig, or Victini tomorrow, hopefully. That Fletchling should spawn. Surprised that hasn't spawned yet. Don't know anything else. Probably find it, I'll run in for something, and then you're Jilling. Well, that's 2 normals that I've found since hunting. Yeah. Not that many, to be fair. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Rightio. Right, last check, and then I'm gonna go. And then get ready to do this. Prepare the hunt for tomorrow. Shiny chandelier. Nice red flames. Orange flames. Radio people. Save it there. Thank you everyone that popped out today. I really do appreciate it. I shall be back tomorrow. We'll be going for an alpha Dratini. Hopefully we get an alpha Dratini. But yeah, we're gonna go for that. I'm gonna go get it all set up ready now. ready for tomorrow. But yeah, no, I appreciate everyone spending some time with us. I really do appreciate it. But have a good one, Jonny. Thank you, Matsu, and yourself. Hopefully you have enjoyed the rest of your day. But wherever you are in the world, if it's morning, afternoon, or evening, please do take care of yourselves. Everyone, stay safe, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. Really do appreciate it. Thank you again. Peace out, and I'll see you tomorrow in a bit. Bye.